Hey guys, happy Saturday. Welcome back to another vlog. We're going to do a day in my life. We're going to do most of the day, and then I'm going to put in last week's food prep. Last week's video, when I was editing it, I was going to do a weekend in my life, but it was like too long. It was like an hour, and I was like, I'm not going to post an hour-long video. So we'll do most of the day today with me, and then I'll put in those clips because I know you guys like food prep and productivity type content. But you like my shirt? I got this from a little boutique when we went on our anniversary trip in June. But I'm gonna do my makeup and then I'm gonna go meet my friend. I only have about 13 minutes, then I need to get in my car. We're gonna go antique shopping, so I'm excited, just mostly to spend time with her. But we're gonna do my makeup. So I've already done my skincare. My hair has this like kind of like half thing, and then I have like some waves in my hair because I braided my hair wet, so it dried in a braid, and then I let it out. So I am just gonna go ahead and clip this back for now. I was on Instagram like we do, and I saw this little post about drugstore dupes, and I had to buy some of them. So the first thing is the L'Oreal Glotion, and this one is in medium. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Drunk Elephant bronzer drops. I've tried the light version of Glotion and I really liked it, and I was kind of nervous to try this dark one, but I wore it the other day and it's like literally stunning. So I just grabbed a couple of baby wipes I like to keep here, to keep wiping my hands as I apply products. So my face, like I said, I've already done my skincare, my moisturizer, and all of that. So I'm going to wear this basically as a primer. And I did get a couple of compliments when I wore this the other day. Someone said I have an even glow through my face, and they wanted to know what I had on. It's not even like dark at all, like a little bit of a tint of darkness, but you're both mostly just seeing the glow. I don't know if I'll feel differently about that glow once my summer tan has worn off, but for now, it's so good. So over that, I'm going to put in the foundation that I'm trying to use up, which is the L'Oreal True Match Nude, and this is light pale, and this is also like my summer color. It's almost empty. You can see I've been storing it upside down, but this applicator is so hard. It doesn't really drop, so you have to just basically use it as a spatula. So I just kind of apply. See, it is a little dark for me, but for this time of year it blends nicely, but in this winter it was hard to use, and then I just rub it in like a moisturizer, and that really helps blend it out. Isn't that such a pretty glow? I love it. Then you just have to get it off your fingers. So the friend I'm hanging out with today, we've been friends for a long time. Her and I will have to do some math together when we get together, but I think we've been friends for like 8 years? 9 years? Alright, going in with concealer. Oh, I do like to take a little sponge, put some setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last, and just press that in first. I met through a friend a few years ago, 7-8 years ago, when she moved to town, and we've been friends ever since. Right now she's really busy because she works full-time, and then she's also in an accelerated MBA business program. Alright, I'm going to Revlon concealer stick, and this one is in light pale 002. Love this one. I just kind of put it here on both sides. See how it brings the light back to my face for these colors, like the foundation that's just a little too dark for me, but we can make it work like that. And then I just pat it in with my fingers. So we don't get to see each other super often right now, So like 6 weeks ago, we were like, okay, when can we get together again? So we put today as a tentative day. We didn't have any plans or anything. We're just like, okay, this day works for both of us. Put it on the calendar. And as it gets closer, we'll decide what we're actually going to do together. And so last week I was like, does that day still work for you? She's like, yes. Does it still work for you? I'm like, yes. I used up the e.l.f. Halo powder. Yes. I haven't had an empties in a long time, so we love that. I pulled this L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder to use in its place. But I've used quite a bit of it since I've purchased it. Like, it's maybe down here. I just don't know if I'm gonna push through to use it or if I'm gonna declutter it, but it's what I have sitting out today, so that's what we'll use. So we'll have mostly a drugstore face of makeup. So we're just gonna lightly set everything. So then when we decided it still worked for us, then we started talking about like what we would do together. And she's like, I've been wanting to go antique shopping. And I was like, me too. So that's what we're doing. She's actually taking me to places I've never been to before for antique shopping. So I'm kind of excited to see. There's a few things I want to get if I see it, but I mostly just want to look. See, my glow is still coming through even though we set it. So I just used a little bit of that powder. I don't know what it is about this powder exactly. I don't like. It's messy packaging, so there's that, but it has a little smell, but that pretty much goes away after you've applied it. So I don't really know what it is exactly, but something about it I don't love. I've been skipping bronzer since my foundation is a little dark for me, so then we'll just go right into blush. I have been really sticking to the MAC So Natural Glow Play blushes. You can see, like, I've definitely made a dent in that. But do we want to stick to drugstore? Because if we do, I don't have any drugstore blushes or highlighters out. Because the highlighter I've been using is the MAC. This is the Soft and Gentle. I'll either use that or I'll use the AOA Lumi. But let me just grab a couple things. I haven't given up on makeup content, but since I'm not buying makeup as much, there's just not really a lot of content to talk about. And I've been sticking to the same products, so there's not really as big of a makeup mess that we need to organize. I do want to go through and declutter some of my makeup, but I've just been really enjoying the vlog and sprinkling in makeup content like we are today. I know the vlogs have lower views, but I'm hoping if I can stay consistent with posting them, we'll get some more views. But I just feel like since my YouTube channel is so small, I can just kind of do what I want. You know, it's not like I am like a sponsored channel where I have to post like certain type of like content. We can just do what we want over here, and you guys requested vlogs. That's the #1 request I kept getting, so I think we're happy, right? We're happy. All right, I pulled out the Milani Berry Amore blush. I haven't worn this in so long. Let me just grab. I need, every time I say I need to clean my brushes, it's because I still haven't done it. So one day that will happen. Let me just clean off this one. All right. Just gonna, ooh, pretty. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's so subtle. It blends so nicely. You can't like see where it starts or stops. And then I picked up the Revlon highlighter. This is Daybreak Glimmer. And I just kind of pat it on top. You waking up?
You're a sexy lady.
We're just going to tap on some of the Revlon Expert Wear eyeshadow. This one is a Nude Glow. About a year ago, I switched to waking up during the week around like 5:30, 5:45, 6 at the very latest, just for the weekdays. But since doing that, I can't sleep in on the weekend. I mean, I do sleep in compared to the week, like, but it's not super late. But Jared loves sleeping in. He's up early for him. It's 11. He's up.
Oh, stop.
Well, for the weekend. Although now that he's back at work, because summer's over for where he works, he has to wake up earlier, so I think that's cutting into his weekend now. Alright, mascara, Lash Paradise. Lily, talk to me. She is definitely Jared's dog. Like, she'll give me time, okay? She's trying to show me love. We're on a Too Faced pomade and a pencil and taupe for brows. She tries to be there for me, but at the end of the day, she's with Jared.
What?
Talking about how Lily prefers you over me. She'll come say hi to me, see what I'm snacking on, see if she can snack on it too. She'll come lay next to me a little while. But I'm on a time budget with her. She's go right back to Jared. We have a guest bed, and that room has become like Abby's room, and we're gonna switch it up here soon. Just moving that much furniture, we haven't psyched ourselves up to do it yet. But sometimes I'll go watch TV in there and fall asleep. Too Faced brow wig and taupe. So I did that.
You know, I came in there and told you that because she complained.
Well, he took the projector out because he was switching them around, but he hadn't put in the other one, like the replacement. So I couldn't watch my Real Housewives of Orange County.
So she complained about it. I said I will be up shortly and I installed it within 5 minutes.
I had already moved on, y'all. I had already moved on.
I came in and I was like, hey, it's installed for you. I'm ready for bed. She's like, okay.
And then I was out. I got in about one more fight with Shannon, okay? And then I was out.
That was quick. She fights a lot.
Alright, gonna set everything with the Milani Make It Last. The other dupe that I got from that Instagram post was this. It's Vaseline Lip Therapy and Rosy Lips. And it's supposed to be a dupe for the Laneige Sleep Mask. And I've had it on this whole time. It's good. I think it is like hydrating, and I think it lasts a little bit longer on my lips than the Laneige one. Okay, the camera shifted. We're gonna go over with the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. And that is my makeup. Take this clip out. Okay, I'm gonna go put earrings in. So cute. Nice thing about Caitlin is neither of us are ever timely on the weekends. The weeks are too long that we both have a mutual understanding. But look how good the makeup looks. Isn't that so glowy and nice? And once it's all done, it doesn't look like dark or mismatched. I mean, maybe it's a little bit, but not too bad. I'm gonna gift this to Caitlin. I don't think I've told you this, Jared, either. So when we were engaged, my best friend got us these mugs, but they're engagement mugs, and we had got a lot of like actual like married mugs. Caitlin got engaged, soon to be married. So I'm gonna pass these to her. Isn't that cute? All right, just had to clean them off, but my best friend gave them to us when we got engaged, and so I just want to pass them to her, to Caitlin getting engaged, and then she can do whatever she wants after that point. But we got so many mugs when we got engaged, some that were engagement, some that were like actual married, and so I'm just passing them on. So I'm just gonna wrap them up for her. Them in this cute little bag.
When there's no hope hiding, no chance concealing what deep down I felt for you. Oh, I regret for losing the one who loved me for who I can't go back to. Walking through all the dust and
Alright, y'all, sitting in the car, cooling it off because it's like an 85-degree day today. But we just got done at the antique stores. We hit some stores up, got lunch, and then hit up a few more. We didn't get anything. There was a few things I was like, oh, that could work. But there was nothing where I was like, I need to have it. So neither of us purchased anything, but Caitlin is going to be moving soon. So she's like, the shopping will be on soon enough. I'm gonna head home and I'm probably going to relax for the rest of the night. So there's probably nothing really left to like vlog or show you. My Macari's site is going well. My Macari store called Morty's Resale. I talked about last week's vlog how I started it. I've already sold 3 things. So I'm gonna go relist a couple of things and then put up some new listings and see how that goes. And yeah, that'll probably be the extent of the night. Caitlin loved those mugs. She's like, oh, these are so cute and the perfect thing to re-gift because it's for engagement. And engagement is such a short time period. Well, depends on the couple, but relatively to your marriage, it's a short time period. So that's good. It's good to rehome things that you love that you just don't need anymore in your life. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the meal prep from last week, and then that will be pretty much it for this vlog. So hope you guys enjoy that. All right, y'all, it's Sunday. We've been straight chilling. We slept in, just been relaxing. It is almost 4 o'clock. The weather is okay outside, but the air quality is really bad. It's 135, which normally it's like 47. We're getting some of the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. I think the rain yesterday probably brought that stream of air down. So we shouldn't be outside today. I mean, people are still outside, but you really shouldn't for the health of your lungs. So we've just been lounging. It's Jared's last day of summer, so we're just like decompressing and preparing. But I want to at least finish up laundry and work on meal prep. So I wanted to share that meal prep process with you guys. So I'm going to do the kitchen off camera and clean out the fridge off camera. And then I will bring you guys back and show you how I prep. I've been doing more of like a food prep where I just cook proteins or grains or whatever we have. We have our groceries delivered usually on Friday nights from Walmart. We do the Walmart Plus subscription. So we got our groceries on Friday, so we're fully stocked. We just need to get the old food out from last week and fill it up with food for this week. So let me get us back to ground zero and then we'll hop in and do a little more. Alright, so I have this stuff sitting out just to talk you through it. I don't have a plan for meals this week, but I'm at least going to get proteins prepped, fresh fruit washed, and we'll kind of navigate from there. First, we'll put the turkey bacon in the oven, 400 degrees, and then it just cooks for 17 minutes, and that will be for breakfast. Then I'm going to cook these eggs in the Instapot so that they become hard-boiled eggs. It only takes about 5 minutes to actually cook them. Once that's all done, then I'm going to cook the chicken in the Instapot. And the other thing I need to do is wash the grapes so that they're easy to grab and eat as a snack. Amazon has trays you can buy for this reason to put in your Instapot, but the tray that it comes with works. Just depends on how much or how many eggs you're going to make, but you don't want them to touch the bottom. They need to rest on something, and then you have to put water just at the bottom. It doesn't need to, basically just comes to like the bottom of the tray. You don't want to do this without water. the whole Instapot works from the water, so I think it could be pretty disaster if you don't add it. All right, then you just put the lid on. Make sure this top is on sealing. Plug it in. And then I just like to make sure it's away from the cabinets, just because all the steam will come up. And then there is a button here called egg. You literally are just gonna hit egg and it will go from there. Okay, I bought this. I was influenced either by TikTok or, I don't know, YouTube. Someone influenced me. It's a salad spinner. I got the smaller one on my Cuisinart. I will link it in my storefront. But it just has this that comes out, and you are supposed to do lettuce in here, but what sold me on it is the idea of doing your fruit in there. So you can just let it soak, drain it, dump it, and then put it back in, and then get the rest of the water off. So we're gonna do that with the grapes. Once the eggs are done, you want to make sure you vent it and that the vent is completely done, which it is. So you'll take off the lid, all that steam will come out, so just be careful. And then you want a bowl of water and ice. The longer these eggs can sit in that ice water, the easier they are going to be to peel. Sometimes I'll just put it in the fridge for a couple hours too. But this is such a cost savings if you have an Instapot. There's different ways you could do it, like in the air fryer or stovetop, but this is the easiest way that I have found. So we're just going to push those to the side so that they can cool off. Then we're going to cook the chicken in here, and I always have to Google what the best setting is, so let me do that real quick. Alright, so for the chicken, I'm just going to do manual for 8 to 10 minutes. I don't have a poultry button on mine, but if you do have one, then that would be a good option for you. So this is not frozen, so it needs a little less time. Alright, and then I want to kind of break these up a little bit because they all... Alright, so just like the eggs, you do want to use the tray that it comes with. So I'm just going to separate it. This is kind of like chicken breast that's thinly sliced. I get it like this from Walmart, and I like it because it cooks so easy. It's just easy to work with. Then you, again, want to make sure you do some sort of liquid. I have vegetable broth on hand, so I'm just going to use that because I have it. But water works, chicken broth, whatever you want. So I put a good bit of this in here because I want it to be nice and tender. I'm just going to go ahead and put all of this. Season how you want. I'm just going to do some Italian season. I basically do Italian on everything. So I'm going to do Italian season. And then I'm also going to do garlic powder because garlic is so good. And then I'm going to put it on manual for 8 to 10 minutes. You want to put the lid back on. I'm just going to scoot it back. So we want manual. Clicking the time down to, let's just do 10. And then it will just take over from there. Okay, a couple more things. I love making these cookies. If you want to take a screenshot, these are from Splurge with Ella. I just found these on Google and they are so good and I make them almost every week. They're just so easy and it's a nice sweet treat that isn't too guilty. I don't like to use that food because I don't think food should be good or bad. But there are foods that are more nutritious than other foods. So it's a half cup of almond flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder. Then you want an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Then you want over a 1/3 cup overripe bananas. I found one is basically a 1/3 cup. And I'm going to double this, maybe triple this, honestly, because we both love it. Then you want a half teaspoon of vanilla and then a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. So I'm going to see if I have enough to make 3 times the amount. I'll mix it together. You make it into like cookie balls, and then the one thing I will say is it says to only cook for 13 to 15 minutes, but it more so needs like 20 minutes. It takes a while for that banana to cook through. I only have enough almond flour to double it, so that is what we'll do. For this weekend vlog. Look, it's about let me get you an exact time, 5:45. I would say the last 15 minutes was more of cleaning, waiting for the food to finish. The chicken still needs to finish, the cookies still need to finish, but about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of work to set ourselves up for the week to be as successful as possible. I'm not a like extreme person when it comes to my health. I like to live in that middle ground. You can see there's donuts there. Like everything's included. We just try to live in moderation and healthy balance. But thank you guys so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.